You're being watched. Jamaica's secret camera network is bigger than you think. They told us it was for safety, a network of cameras watching over the streets to stop crime and protect the public. But what started as a few mounted lenses on lampposts has turned into a web of surveillance stretching across the entire island. From Halfway Tree to Portmore, from Mandeville to Montego Bay, Jamaica is expanding faster than anyone expected, and not everyone is paying attention. In May 2025, the government quietly approved 2,500 new cameras for Jamaica, complete with facial recognition and license plate tracking. No public vote, no public debate, just a cabinet decision. Some Jamaicans feel safer, knowing their movements are recorded in case something goes wrong. Others wonder, who's really watching and what are they doing with all that footage? It's no longer a conspiracy theory. It's a confirmed reality. The government has built a digital infrastructure capable of seeing nearly everything we do in public. But as this network grows more powerful, we must ask, is this truly about public safety or about public control? In April and May 2025, the Ministry of National Security announced a plan to spread Jamaica to even more corners of the country. Some 500 cameras are being placed in Portmore, Old Harbour, and Port Antonio alone. This expansion is part of a 3-year rollout involving state-of-the-art surveillance tech, much of it already capable of tracking individuals and vehicles in real time. The new surveillance infrastructure isn't just cameras. It includes central command centers like the one launched at the Olympic Gardens police station. From there, feeds from thousands of cameras are monitored daily by a small team. Eventually, everything will be funneled into the upcoming C5 Center, a high-tech facility set to manage the entire nation's surveillance network from a single hub, a national nervous system of cameras, data, and control. And yet, not once were citizens asked to approve this. There were no town halls, no parliamentary debates broadcast to the nation. Just a quiet rollout, with glowing press releases and ribbon cuttings. While some hail it as modern progress, others are warning. This is how surveillance states are born, not in chaos, but in quiet efficiency. While the government touts Jamaica as a high-functioning national security tool, the truth behind the scenes is more complicated. According to the Gleaner and other sources, many cameras in the system are either offline or damaged. Technical failures, poor maintenance, and lack of network connectivity have crippled parts of the network, sometimes when they're needed the most, during crimes or accidents. Jamaica has even failed to provide footage in major investigations. In one case, law enforcement admitted that they couldn't retrieve footage because the cameras weren't connected properly. Imagine being the victim of a crime, only to find out the eye that should have protected you is blind. This isn't just embarrassing, it's dangerous. On top of the technical issues, there's a serious shortage of monitoring staff. In some areas, only a handful of people are responsible for reviewing hundreds of live feeds. When something happens, the reaction is often delayed or missed entirely. The dream of a high-tech, responsive Jamaica system sounds good on paper, but in practice, it's struggling to keep up. Supporters argue that Jamaica has helped solve crimes and reduce violence. In areas where cameras are working, some data suggests there's been a drop in robberies and assaults. The footage can help solve traffic accidents, identify suspects, and keep police accountable. In this sense, technology is doing what it was meant to do, making life safer. But there's a thin line between safety and surveillance. Critics point out that with license plate recognition and facial tracking, authorities can now follow citizens in real time. What happens when that tech is misused? Could political activists be targeted? Could journalists or whistleblowers be monitored without their knowledge? These are not wild theories. They are real possibilities. The Prime Minister recently said, "You're going to get cameras, so till you don't know what to do with it." That statement, while meant to show dedication to public safety, also highlights the sheer scale of what's happening. Surveillance is no longer a tool, it's becoming an environment. And it's happening faster than we're prepared for. What most Jamaicans don't realize is that this camera footage doesn't stay local. Some of the companies involved in maintaining and upgrading Jamaica are foreign contractors, meaning surveillance data could be passing through external systems. Who owns that data? Who can access it? And what happens if it falls into the wrong hands? Even scarier is the growing reliance on facial recognition technology. Around the world, this software has falsely identified people, particularly Black and brown individuals, leading to wrongful arrests. In the US, several cities have banned this technology altogether. But here in Jamaica, it's quietly being introduced, with little public oversight. And let's not forget the political risk. Surveillance tools can be used not just against criminals, but against opponents. In times of political tension, could these cameras be used to track protesters or suppress dissent? The technology is neutral, but those who wield it are not always so. Let's be fair, Jamaica has captured criminals. In one case, a robbery suspect was identified thanks to surveillance footage and arrested within hours. In traffic collisions, the footage has saved innocent people from being wrongly blamed. When it works, and it could save lives. But here's the twist. The same camera that caught a thief at night is also watching you during the day, at the market, at the school gate, outside your workplace. It never turns off. And while you might not be doing anything wrong, your face, your car, your routine, all of it is being recorded, stored, and possibly reviewed. So we leave you with one question. If we've built a society where cameras see everything, who's watching the watchers?